What's up, everybody? It's your girl Isabella Tarot back at it again. I know it's been a while since I've been on here doing my readings, but baby girl about to get back at it again. But this month I'm gonna do a collective read because I feel like it's a time of unison for all of us, or for all of us to be coming back together again for some reason. There's something that is to be learned for all of us as a collective in this time right now. So I'm doing a collective read for March, and these are just the 3 cards that I had pulled out to begin with, and just wanted to meditate on them and see what comes to me. And really what I'm getting is like from this energy card to begin with, what we're going through for March, it's a time of restructuring. It's definitely going to be a time of restructuring with this patience and planning that we've gotten for March. Like, I feel like old structures, possibly, it's probably something to do with our government realistically. But anyways, old structures are being broken down, I feel like, in this time. Fast changes are definitely coming into play, and I think these changes, they're coming, but something new is going to be built in place of this rubble. Like, I feel like there's going to be I've never really noticed this in this card, but it's almost like a phasing out. There's something that is being phased out for the collective in March, for something new to come in. Like, it appears that this column is like it's like almost translucent. It's translucent, and this one is a more solid structure. I feel like there's something that's being phased out, maybe old ways being phased out, and something new, more solid. This is time of awakening for a lot of people. A lot of people. But the old ways are being let go. Old ways, it's a rapid restructuring of old ways into something new, something more solid for the future. And it's something that's causing us to, like, we're having to be more patient and taking time for all of us to kind of just, for everything to fall into place. It's like we're having to sit still for a moment and watch how the pieces fall. But in us sitting and watching the pieces fall, in order to, with this old way, the old ways being phased out for us, it's causing a lot of, like, this 9 of Mirrors is like a 9 of Cups almost, but I say 9 of Cups, it's not a 9 of Cups. In this deck, it's like, it looks like a time of chaos with the fairies, and it's like an emotional time. It's an emotional time. It's like something that you don't see as possibly bringing anything positive. Like, it doesn't appear to be anything positive right now, but something amazing is coming out of it. It's like possibly being in a drought for so long, and you're finally getting the rain, which realistically down here in the South, we are, sick and tired of the rain, okay? Patience has run thin on this rain, and so that's probably how everybody's feeling. Patience running thin on, current circumstances in the process of this phasing out. But, like, something new. Look, with the butterfly. Look, there's a butterfly on my wand, too. Something is transforming. Like, something is really in the process of changing for March. And it's actually going to bring really positive, it's going to be positive, happy changes coming through in the future. We're just having to be a little bit more patient and waiting for everything to restructure. And we've also got this lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. Once again, as far as I said, okay, for March, it's like everybody's running around like crazy, folks. It's like nobody is seeing, the beauty in what is to come. Everybody's focused on these raindrops, on the chaos, on the sadness, on the more depressive aspects of what is going on here in this restructuring. But dream the world into being with this lizard, like that's also a kind of chaotic energy to me, as far as, because lizards, like if you've ever watched one on the porch, they'll sit still for a second. You make one tiny movement, and the next thing you know, the thing is everywhere. It's going crazy, and it's hiding. Like that's pretty much the energy for all of us in March. It's like we've switched into spaz mode. Most of us is switched into spaz mode, and it's just like something good is coming, but we've got to ground ourselves, ground this energy, ground this chaotic energy right now, so that we can manifest what, a more positive reality, because something good is coming, something good, something solid, something structured is coming, but we've got to ground this energy. We can't be running around like this damn lizard with, like a chicken with his head cut off, and that's pretty much what we're doing in this time of March. It just we need to calm this energy. It just feels like a very chaotic energy for March. But I want to go ahead and I'm going to pull for, let's see, are we in the second week? Where are we at? March. I guess that'll be more so. That's not the first week. That's just the overall energy for March. It's just we're not seeing the bigger picture, and we need to be focusing more so on the bigger picture. It's like these things are being brought into place and changing in order for us to change. Something is having to change in our reality for us to reach a more solid, happier times, better times, but we've got to ground this energy and focus this energy. Let's check out the second week of March. We've got emotional loss, along with stand your ground. Like, everybody is in their feelings in March. Like, it's like but it's, for the second week of March, everybody's kind of coming out of this, that emotional energy, and coming into a more, leaving emotional energy for stronger energy, for more assertive energy in the second week of March. Got be at home and porcupine spirit. Time for beginner mind. It's everybody is having to, come to terms with what is going on, and taking the precautions that are being advised, but also not just bending over. And taking the energy, it's more so this is all protect. Like, this is protecting what you have, Be at home, like. Focusing on house and home and protecting what it is that you have for the second week of March. Everybody is really in that energy of, protection. Protecting the things that you love the most for the second week of March. Coming into, everything's kind of coming into focus, and you realizing what you have to do. Also a time of stagnation. 7 of Mirrors is also looking like being at home. I think this is also giving us a time to be at home, be with self, focus on self, and what's going on in your emotional space. Like, working on self, working on, dealing with your inner self, your feelings, and sorting things out for yourself for the second week of March. It's a time of, it almost feels like the time of the hermit. It's the time of the hermit, going within and really addressing the feelings that you're feeling right now and learning to work through them. I almost feel like this is also a time with this blue scarf, like the blue symbolizes communication to me. But I almost feel like this is more so communication with yourself. I feel like you might have really lost yourself in all the running around and stuff that you've had to get done and do. Being forced to be with yourself in the second week is forcing you to work through some things, like some inner things that you've needed to work through for a long time, and you're just now really getting the time to do that. Like, it's almost like the second week of March is forcing you to deal with the inner things that you've suppressed emotionally. They're coming to light, and you're being forced to figure out, what's going on with that for you for the second week of March. Let's check the third week of March. What's going to be going on for everybody, for the collective, for the third week of March. Third week of March. Energy, third week of March. Okay. Ugh. I'm ready to get out of this energy. What is this? Conflict and defeat. Oh, God. Conflict and defeat along with hope. Okay. At least we got some kind of brightness in there. Conflict, defeat, hope, and my energy. I just want to pull one animal. Okay, that one. And we've got trust in the magic, white raven spirit. Number 66, master number 66. Along with 3 of spirals. I feel like the third week is feeling pretty intense with this conflict and defeat. It's like all these inner things that you're working on. It's like you feel like you're not getting anywhere. Like behind this man, there's everybody running up behind him, I guess, and he's running away from whatever it is. I think it's something that you were suppressing in the past for the third week, or something that we were, trying not to see, trying to run away from. It's like you actually need to reroute and run towards it, to address whatever it is that you've been running from. Hope is there. Something good is coming. It's in the incubation phase in the third week of March. Like something positive. It feels so bleak, but something positive is on its way to manifesting in the third week of March. It's like you're not seeing it yet. You're sitting there looking for it, looking at 3 of spirals. I feel like that's my stalker card, like people lurking card, but it's more so I feel like you're wanting to get out of the stagnant energy. You're feeling like suppressed by the trees. The weight feels heavy for the third week of 3 spirals, the third week of March. But it's like you're almost, there is movement happening in the third week of March, but trust in the magic. It's like you're being called to have faith, even though you do not see what is going on behind the scenes right now. Something is in the incubation process. like in the process of moving things forward. Okay. And the 4th week of March, what's going on in the 4th week of March? The energies for the 4th week of March, please. All right. Awareness, along with the universe. Look, that what was going on behind the scenes that we were not seeing. It's finally coming into incubation. Like, you ain't seeing it 3rd week of March, but you're going to be seeing it in the last week of March, the 4th week of March. 6 of Spirals. Everything is out for you to see in the 4th week of March. You didn't see it in the 3rd week, but you will see it in the 4th. Okay, I wanted 1, but they think we need 2. I've got Coyote, Trust in Divine Detours, along with Starfish Spirit, Open to Infinite Possibility. Like, the energy that we've been working through felt like is this a joke? The collective was like, is this a joke? Is this real? But it's like, whatever this was, it had to happen. It had to happen for the illumination, for the awareness, for everything to come. Why is that what they gave me? They gave me like a pimple. You know, this is the worst example they give me, but it's like a pimple. You know, it starts underneath the surface, and it's finally coming to a head. It's finally coming to a head in the 4th week of March, and amazing things are happening. Changes are happening. Open to infinite possibilities, like Starfish. It's like that light. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. There is some progress, like serious progress, that is going to be made in the 4th week of March. It's like a collective shift. There's going to be a serious collective shift for the 4th week of March. People who were not awakened are definitely being awakened the 4th week of March. And, like, everything that was suppressed, everything that was hidden, everything that was not out in the open will be out in the open for all to see. Usually I have this as hanging out to dry, but it doesn't feel like hanging out to dry. It feels more so like just everything being out in the open, everything exposed. Seeing the blueprint for the plan. The blueprint will be made visible for the collective the 4th week of March. And it's like you're going to really see like we're finally going to be seeing a way out. A way out. You will be seeing a way out in the 4th week of March for whatever this means for you. Anyway, so this is my collective read for the energies and, you know, kind of what's going to be going on for the for March. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, and I will get back with you guys later. Thanks. Bye.